So here's the underwear, and I'm going to show you the prints first. A nice thick lining in the pelvic area so the urine can be caught. And then this is then inside out. So you can see the thickness. This is 2T, and for me, my child weighs 11 kilograms, so I think it's about 23 pounds, 32 inches. So I think these run a little small, in my opinion. So this is the 2T. You can feel the thickness here and the thinness here. So we're gonna do a little experiment and see. These have not been washed, so they've, and you can't put them in the dryer, so you'll need to buy a mesh bag when you wash these, so then you don't put them in the dryer, they have to air dry. Okay, this is for the Big Elephant baby clothing and accessories, 2T training panties. You can see the body. And we're going to start with the 15 ml. Not dripping through. It has caught all the water. Panties are wet on the inside and dry on the outside. That's 15 ml. So that's a light pee, but completely dry. Okay. I'm just pouring in the center. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Coming out on this side. There's a little drip. You can see that it's wet. It's not dripping through, so it's holding at least. Let's see. Panties are dry in the center. They are a little wet on the side here. You can feel the dampness, but it's not wet on the outside, just here on the sides. Dry panties, 2 ounces of water. And 2 ounces of water came out of the leg. And there's the amount of water. Let me pour it in here to see how it is. The center is still dry to this point. The sides, they are wet. So it's like 1.5 ounces that was in the bottom of that. So I'm going to go ahead while the panties are still absorbing. Now we know that if a child goes to the restroom, that it's going to come out like the way the simulation kind of is. and it's just completely going through again. And that's what it looks like on the inside. But it's still dry here. It's just wet on the sides. We'll see. I'm going to put these to the side and see like how quickly before that gets wet. Had an accident in hers, and it was just the sides, kind of like on this one where I felt the wetness. It wasn't like so much the center where the heavy padding is. There, that's a better view. So it's holding a bunch of water. And this is the 3 ounces. So there's still some that came. You can see, we pour it all out. And let me check to see if if the panties on the outside are dry. And they're still dry. This area is dry, and these sides are actually dry. And the inside is very, very wet. So that's 3 ounces. These are I believe the 3 ounce ones, and they are completely wet now on the outside of the underwear. So now that it's sat for like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, it has soaked through. This one is just very wet on the leg part, still dry. Still dry here, kind of wet on the sides. And this one's completely dry on the outside, and on the leg part, it's just wet on the inside. And I think these were the 15 milliliters. So there's that. And I think they're good quality underwear. I think they do what they're supposed to do. So yeah, they get my seal of approval. So 8 ounces of water, it drips through completely, which, I mean, that's a cup of water, so hopefully a kid will tell you before they gotta use the restroom like that. But I think that the panties are good. I'm gonna try some more with my kid. We just started potty training, and I'll update if needed.
Okay, so I bought these for my 3-year-old, who's a small 3-year-old. So I bought the 4T, and when I got them in the package, I'm like, these are extremely big. They look like my they look like my 9-year-old could fit them. But I put a pair on her, and my 3-year-old, soon to be 4-year-old, and she's small, but these actually fit her. I was like shocked. It wasn't a tight fit, but yeah, I said, do you like them? She said, yes, I like them. Thank you, Papa. And I'm like, oh. So I bought her the 12 pack. Yeah, she's gonna wear these. She's already, potty trained, but these things are pretty cool. On the inside, I don't know if you can hear it when I do this, but there's like a plastic something in there, plastic liner, I'm guessing, that's on the inside. You flip them over. You can't see it, but you can definitely feel it and hear it when you touch it. But so the plastic liner, there's nothing from here to here on both sides, but you know, you'll see the stitch, and it starts from there, goes all the way down. It's thicker, and then the stitch is right there. You can see it. But these are pretty nice. Nice festive colors. So she'll be wearing them. She, like I said, she's already potty trained, but she tells me every time she has to go to the potty, she doesn't hold it that long. But we'll wear these at night, you know, just because, you know, they're little bladders. You never know what might happen. I think she's had one mistake since she's been potty training, and we've been potty training her since she's been like 2.5, something like that. 2.5, I think. So yeah, like I said, she's already potty trained, but wear these at night, especially she drunk some water or something like that before she went to bed, and she had a little mistake. And this was months ago, so we haven't had any mistakes since, but I like these. They feel good. They're cotton. When I do this, I can't see through it because it's, you know, nice and thick. Yeah, and I'm on the side, not the part with the thick liner. But yeah, on the side they're nice and thick. So I would say, if you're potty training and you want something for them to sleep in, it's got a nice little liner on the inside, these will be the ones you get. I don't know if they had any, well, it's 2022, so people, I was gonna say boy sizes, but you never know what you're gonna get today. You may have little boys who wear these, so, you know, whatever, to each his own. So there you go. These are they're pretty nice. She's got the one pair on right now. It's like a yellow pair, I think. And yeah, I think you'll love them.
Okay, I'm going to demonstrate here using a Perry bottle, which contains 8 ounces of water, how much the Big Elephant panties for 2 toddlers can hold. So here we go. Trying to mimic the kind of flow, I guess, of a toddler instead of just dumping a bunch out all at once. And we'll just kind of squeeze it until it starts to come out. Let's see how much we've done so far. Okay, so it's about 2 ounces of liquid that I've squeezed into the panties, into the underwear. Okay, let me see if I pick it up, if anything. Yep, okay. So some liquid started to come out. Okay, so yeah, I'd say it could probably hold about 2 ounces comfortably, possibly less, but yeah, definitely no more than that. So now you know, in case you're wondering how many ounces the underwear can hold.
I really like these prints for my daughter. 100% cotton. Prints are nice, the quality is nice. Very pretty. Nice coloring. So these are the 4T. And I got them a little bit bigger because my daughter's she just is bigger. Got 10 pretty prints. She already has used 2 of them. Yeah. I really love this brand. The Moo Moo Baby is also a nice brand, but I do really like Big Elephant brand. My son has a few of these and he really likes them as well.
Training underwear for my daughter, and she absolutely loves the color. It's like exactly what she wanted for colors. She loves the floral print on them. So they are super comfy. They are super soft, which is what I was looking for. If she has an accident, they don't soak right through. Like, she can have an accident and I will notice she's wet, but it's not like she just piddled on the floor like most of the training underwears that I've found are. So that's one of the reasons I really love these, is because she can have an accident, we can change her without having to mop up my floor or scrub my carpet. So these have been absolutely perfect for what I've been looking for.
So this super thin, like you can feel the thinness of it. This is what you would get from them. This is what Walmart has. You can see the size difference. Same size, totally difference. Still, the quality is about the same. These are standard underwear. You see the difference? Like, and the leak protection is just the same as Walmart. It's a waste of money.